Salam and hi everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Sidecast with Audi Nabil, and we are going to discuss about psychology, mental health and as well as self-growth. Tapi untuk episod kali ni kita ada Izzati Afandi untuk kita bincangkan tentang self-care. Yalah apa yang related to self-growth. Alright. So, before we move on, Zati, can we introduction. Kita start dengan introduction. Yeah. Introduce yourself.
Okay, so hi. My name is Izzati. Can call me Izzati, and I'm currently studying psychology third year, batchmate dengan Audi. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Alright Izzati. Memandangkan kenapa I invite you untuk jadi speaker dalam Sidecast ni? Salah satu sebab you banyak post pasal self-care dekat IG you kan. Right. So daripada situ banyak juga yang terinspire. I terinspire. I baca juga post you, certain post you. Tak semualah, tak rajin. And then nampaklah you punya coping mechanism is quite good, and one of it is self-care. That's why I'm here. In today's episode, we're going to discuss on that, since I think you are quite expert in that. Tak adalah. Okay, never mind. Alright, so shall we dive into the definition first? Maybe you would like to explain what is self-care, macam mana nak buat dan sebagainya. Okay, kita go for definition.
Okay. Okay. So, I also suggest this topic sebab self-care is what I love to do, and I've always practiced self-care lah since sekolah menengah dulu. Like, I sentiasa prioritize myself. So the first thing is kita kena tahu definition self-care. Before that, disclaimer, just nak bagi tahu, this is from my own perspective, and I'm just sharing what I did lah. So maybe it might not work for you, but I'm just sharing what I can lah. Okay, so first kita go to definition of self-care. So what is self-care? Kita tak payah simple difficult punya definition, just simple yang senang untuk kita faham. The word self-care itself is taking care of yourself, kan? So taking care of yourself in every aspects of life and doing something that is good for your mind, body and soul. So simple tu je. Taking care of yourself.
Taking care of our souls. So
taking care of self.
Ourself.
Do something that is great for our mind, body and soul, for our physical and mental health. Yeah.
I see. So daripada mind, body and soul, is it?
Yeah.
Alright. Maybe dia punya setiap pembahagian tu ada cara dia tertentu kan, untuk kita nak implement self-care ni kan. Do you think that works? It works that way?
No, it's just macam keseluruhan lah.
Keseluruhan.
So macam
Faham?
and like macam I said, every aspects of life lah. So macam taking care of yourself in macam physical aspect is to exercise, and macam kalau mental health is to meditate or self-affirmation. So that's what I mean by macam taking care of ourselves in every aspects of life. And macam I also nak tekankan, before we understand the self-care, kita kena faham juga the term balance. Sebab I rasa macam self-care and balance is something yang related. Sebab before that, kenapa I cakap pasal balance before I nak go to self-care? Sebab I rasa macam balance is my 2022 reflections. Macam what I learned is balance is very important. Actually sebab masa kita kelas psychology abnormal, that's when I realised about balance. Macam before this I tak kisah sangat pun, but then I realised balance ni penting. Sebab masa kita belajar about psychology abnormal, we have to define abnormal behaviour. So masa tu our lecturer explain lah what is abnormal behaviour. So dia cakap a disorder will occur bila ada two excess or two deficit of normal behaviour, which is, kalau kita nak kaitkan dengan balance in a simple terms is not too much or not too less of something. So it's the opposite of abnormal behaviour lah kan. So bila I macam dengar tu, I macam oh yes, doktor cakap macam everything too much or too less is not good for ourselves. And bila I macam fikir, oh betul lah. Like bila kita tengok dari sudut kehidupan sendiri, macam too much unhealthy food will macam affect our body, and macam too much work will make us burn out. And kalau contoh macam sleep kan, too much sleep or too less sleep, kita akan ada sleep disorder.
Betul.
So everything too much or too less is not good for ourselves.
So basically everything needs to be balanced, right?
And to relate dengan self-care is what I can see, macam kita ada our own priorities in life kan. Macam kalau kita sekarang, kita student, so our priorities is study. Kalau orang bekerja, priorities diorang is their job.
Alright.
So itu yang kita macam buat macam 8 hours in our 24 hours in a day kan. So macam kita dah spend 8 hours in a day untuk work for people, providing and giving for others. So why can't we like spend just an hour or two for ourselves, work for ourselves. So yeah, that's why I feel like macam penting lah untuk kenapa kita boleh fikir untuk orang lain tapi tak boleh nak fikir untuk kita.
Itu salah satu macam contoh self care juga kan.
Yes.
Providing 1 or 2 hours just for ourselves in a day. Alright. So why is it beneficial to us?
Okay, wait. My notes.
It's okay. Take your time.
So nak cakap benefits ni, there's a lot lah kan. But this one yang I feel like it's important. First is when you start to love yourself, you will also learn to love others. Kenapa saya cakap macam ni? Sebab bila you start to self-care, you can macam start to learn to accept your flaws. So you can sedar everyone have their own strengths and weaknesses. I mean you yourself acknowledge your strengths and weaknesses. So you can sedar macam everyone ada their own struggles.
Betul.
So macam kita can try to put ourselves in their shoes, and macam kita can start to accept other people juga. So bukan kita je yang dapat self-care tu, but kita dapat faham orang lain juga.
So macam apa nama macam you cakap, if you love yourself, you will love other people. Is it macam tu
You will learn to love others.
You will learn to love others. Kalau dalam I tak tahu, I dengar ni daripada somewhere. It's about related to tasawuf Islam, right? How we learn to love people is by loving ourselves first. Dia macam dia ajar kita. The quote is like aku mencintaimu kerana aku mencintaimu dengan mencintaiku. Dengan cara mencintaiku. Macam tu. I love you by loving myself. Cool. Myself. Our self comes first.
Betul.
So somehow it's
always put yourself above everything else.
Alright. So
I still have a lot.
I know. Okay, carry on. I wanted to like drag you to that way. Okay,
So like the second is if we don't take care of ourselves, then who will? Sebab each and every one of us have our own struggles kan. Macam kita ada banyak benda nak fikir dalam hidup ni, and kita tak sempat pun nak fikir pasal orang lain, and orang lain pun tak sempat nak fikir pasal kita. So siapa nak fikir pasal kita kalau bukan kita?
Betul.
Faham tak? So instead of fikir pasal orang lain, kita kena prioritize ourselves first. And kita tak ada expect people to always be there. Macam walaupun kita ada best friend ke apa, but we can expect them to always be there, and diorang pun ada masalah masing-masing. So that's why kita practice self-care, so we can know how to be there for ourselves. Okay, dia macam points. But itulah macam bila you practice self-care, you will make peace with yourself. Saya cakap tadi lah, you accept your flaws, everything, and you will learn to love yourself more lah. Sebab self-care is self-love. So when you practice self-care, you will love yourself more. I think that's all.
Benefits. Benefits.
Maybe nanti bila cakap ada
along points. Sure. Okay, let's go into depth on how to apply or how to do this self-care. Perhaps you have like tons of practice that we could do.
Okay, dia actually tak lah macam apa orang kata tak terlalu macam ikut dia macam
dia flexible lah.
Dia macam tak lah ada syarat or
It's not rigid, I would say.
Yes,
Yeah.
not rigid macam tu. It macam, okay, back to the definition. Self-care is self-care is doing something that is good for you, something that you love and is good for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so boleh jadi apa-apa yang you suka buat, yang something you like to do, but also is good for you. Kenapa saya cakap macam tu? Sebab boleh jadi something that we like to do is not good for us. So kena ingat the combination of two.
Yeah.
Something that is good for, something that you love and something that is good for you. Sebab contoh macam, okay, your self-care is sleep, but if you sleep too much, then it's not good. So make sure something yang you suka buat tu is also good for you, and also balance lah. So that's why I said it's related, self-care and balance. Yeah.
Maybe kalau kira-kira nak cakap pasal sleep kan, back to balance.
Yeah, back to balance kan. Everything actually back to balance. That's
so
why
macam kalau kita belajar positive reinforcement pun, okay, it's fine. Kalau you kata you nak rehat after dah buat certain task, you dah fulfill certain task. Okay, I nak rehat lah, I nak tidur lah. That is like self-care juga. Cuma balance it. Kan?
Betul.
Yeah.
So tidur pun tak lama sangat.
Betul.
Betul. Okay, and then second is to validate your feelings, and don't be too hard on yourself. Ni macam memang don't be too hard on yourself is very very important lah. Sebab taklah kita selalu macam nak salahkan diri kita kan. Padahalnya it's okay to feel that way. Macam that one K-drama punya title, it's okay not to be okay. Macam even though kita dengar, tapi kita tak practice that. Macam kita tak rasa pun it's okay not to be okay. So like you don't always have to be positive and be productive. Not doing anything is also productive kan. Macam kalau boleh kita put like self-care activity dalam kita punya schedule. So macam it's also being productive juga. Sebab kita selalu fikir macam productive is buat kerja, but no time for ourselves. So tak payah nak productive is not productive tu macam put self-care in your schedule lah.
Actually productive, when we're talking about productive, productive is basically things that this is based on my translation or my kind of definition. So productive is when you manage to fulfill or dah berjaya siapkan certain task.
That's your definition?
Yeah, that is my definition. You dah berjaya and complete the task. So I rasa kalau to correlate it with your stance, macam you cakap, oh okay, masukkan self-care. So masukkan self-care dalam task you, macam to-do list you. So bila that is when you kata doing nothing is also productive. Dalam task kita ada self-care. So bila kita dah do nothing is a part of self-care. So that means we have fulfilled the task, right? So in a way we are being productive. That is my understanding lah. So what do you think about it?
I think you can look at it that way. But then speaking about productive, I just want to share lah, because I read about, I listen to productive punya podcast masa kita punya assignment yang IO psychologist. So the title is productivity is not a goal. So it's not whether you manage to do a lot of things at once, but how much progress yang you buat. And also we have to acknowledge our limits. Maksudnya macam once you nak list something yang you nak buat, you have to know your capability. Macam mampu ke nak siapkan semua ni. So
it's not always about completing something. As long as there's progress, then that's it.
Yes, and you have to know your limit lah. Maksudnya macam if we put too much in our to-do list, then bila kita tak dapat capai tu, kita rasa macam it's tak productive lah, because it's not realistic pun apa yang kita nak buat tu.
That's when kita cakap don't go hard on yourself.
Don't be hard. Don't be hard on yourself. Okay.
So ada nak tambah lagi ke dalam untuk tu?
I have next point.
You have next point. Okay.
So moving on to next tips is relating to apa? Don't be too hard on yourself tu. Macam macam orang dah cakap kan, we're humans not machines. So even machines need maintenance semua. So humans also need break. So kita bukan nak kerja setiap masa. Okay, moving on to next. Next tips is to treat yourself like how you treat your loved ones. So macam bila kita sayang someone, mestilah kita macam treat them like dengan baik kan. So that's how you should treat yourself jugalah. If you want to practice self-care, if you want to love yourself, so you should treat yourself how you treat someone you love.
Dia macam ni, loving someone passionately. Kan, passionately you put everything on them, right? So the same goes to yourself, right? Macam tu lah.
So like macam kita congratulate people. So kita boleh juga congratulate ourselves, celebrate small wins. Macam even dapat siapkan, macam orang cakap lah, macam dapat siapkan assignment, kita treat ourselves to something good. Macam tu lah. So like that is self-care. That is simple self-care. And give yourself comforting words. Macam kita selalu bagi kawan kita comforting words kan. So we can give that to ourselves juga. And benda-benda yang kita nak buat dekat orang yang kita sayang. And then practice gratitude, which is appreciate little things in life. Because bila kita macam reflect on daily gratitude and so when we realise macam there are a lot of things to be grateful for, pun is a form of self-care juga. Macam we appreciate everything that happens in our life, and macam kalau ada something yang go wrong pun, kita akan macam know there are reason behind that.
Betul.
Okay, I teringat this Aida Azin punya video. Dia cakap like we need to look at things in the lens of gratitude, which is macam kalau kita nak buat something and kita rasa malas, why don't we look at it macam bila kita dah dapat buat benda tu, kita macam alhamdulillah kita dah dapat buat benda tu. So in the lens of gratitude, kita bersyukur kita dapat siapkan, instead of kita mengeluh tak dapat buat. Yes, even though sikit. Macam supposedly kita nak siapkan FYP chapter 1 kan, but then macam dapat siapkan sikit je point, kita still grateful for that. Macam at least ada juga something yang kita buat. So kita akan macam thankful for ourselves juga lah, for at least do something. You have something to add?
I know.
Okay, I still have like
It's okay. Carry on.
Next is self-reflection. Okay, so dari tadi kita cakap pasal positive things semua kan, but then self-reflection, which is look at your weakness, at your mistakes, and so that you can improve.
Betul.
It's also a form of self-care. Sebab kalau kita macam just asyik treat ourselves to something good, and asyik macam love ourselves tapi tak tahu apa our weaknesses, so macam kita tak grow. So
betul.
Know your weakness and how to improve it.
Self-reflection,
self-reflection,
self-introspection. Kan kita look within ourselves.
Look into ourselves. What can be improved semua tu. And then I still have 1, 2, 3, 4 points left.
Carry on.
So next is to surround yourself with good people. Okay, sebab not only for having fun, tapi people who brings comfort, people who brings out the best in you, people who remind you of good things, and people who also remind you of your mistakes. Sebab macam kadang-kadang kita we can't be positive all the time.
Betul.
So, macam I pun ada, there are times when I feel down semua kan. So when you surround yourself with good people, you can share your problems dengan orang. So surround yourself with good people lah, macam so that you can find help, find comfort.
A good friend is someone who can tell you your mistakes.
Yes. But then like when we're feeling down, they're there to bring us up. Sebab macam macam saya cakap tadi lah, kita tak positive all the time kan. So macam even though kita dah practice self-care and all that, tapi we cannot expect what happen in our life. Ada masa memang unexpected things happen, and kita need someone juga by our side. And then kita pun give dekat diorang juga. So when they're not okay, kita tolong. Anything to add?
It's okay, carry on.
Okay.
For now.
Okay, next is to consume good things.
Okay.
So macam tak kisahlah read books, or I macam lambat sikit baca buku. So so what I did was I tengok YouTube videos on self-care, macam aesthetic videos macam tu macam. Tapi I suka dengar diorang cakap, because like it's very macam motivational, and macam I selalu tengok
Inspiring.
Inspiring motivational videos semua tu, and it helps lah, and dia macam bagi tips.
Do you watch Ali Abdal?
Tak.
No.
Tapi I do lah.
Not your kind of video. Not really aesthetic.
Okay so tapi I tak tengok.
Faham.
Yes, I lagi suka yang macam, you know, yang macam perempuan punya video yang yang ada voice over. I pernah post kat my IG snippets of the video. Rowena Sai, nanti you type the username. Okay. So macam I selalulah tengok videos dia. So macam dia macam post video like things I wish I knew before 20, something like that. Macam, and dia practice meditation juga. So I learn a lot pasal self-care from her. And I also like her words. Okay.
I could see that your kind of readings and juga kenalah aesthetic lah. Mizi Wahid. I baru je. Aida Azlin, those kind of people. Macam dulu honestly I'm not really into those kind of books. Tapi boleh je, nak baca boleh je. Cuma apa nama, tak kenalah. I lebih kepada self-help.
Faham.
Sebab nak I need factual stuff.
Faham. Okay, I jarang baca buku. I lagi suka tengok video. Tu pun I baru je baca. I jarang. That's like the first book in 2023 yang I baca. Yang apa, The Art of Letting Go tu kan. Okay. And also follow inspiring people on social media. So macam okay ke tu?
It's okay.
So teruskan. Macam I suka follow macam quotes macam tu kan. So tak follow pun, like I explore kan. I mean what you consume nanti dia akan, what you selalu tengok dia akan keluar kat your feed semua tu kan. So macam bila I macam baca-baca benda tu, it's somehow help lah. Macam quotes tu macam validate your feelings.
Betul.
And macam motivates you. Okay, I think that's all.
That's all.
Yeah.
So macam above all yang you dah cakap tadi tu, boleh tak you sum up sedikit macam mana maybe ada orang dia macam nak buat self care tapi dia tak mampu. Dia rasa macam I pernah cakap dekat orang ni, ada someone tu kan, do self care. Tak macam mana?
It's not that easy.
Macam mana? It's not that easy. I cakap don't go hard on yourself. Macam tu je I cakap, as simple as that. Tapi macam that's the problem. Dia kata that's the problem. I jenis yang tak boleh nak macam tu. So what is your take on this kind of people, and what is your role kalau you stumble upon you happen to have this kind of friend?
I see. Yeah, it's not easy as it seems like. First, I think orang yang struggle with self-care ni, kita kena tengok the reason why, kenapa they're struggling with it. Contohnya macam selalunya okay, the opposite of not taking care of yourself kan. Macam opposite of self-love, which is apa nak cakap tu, selalunya orang macam suka compare yourself with other people. Okay, my point is to look at the reason why they cannot do that. Macam apa yang menghalang diorang untuk tak practice self-care? Like why? Kenapa you tak boleh buat self-care? Like what is the problem that you're facing? Contohnya macam, do you compare yourself to others? Or did someone make you feel worthless? So bila kita tahu the reason, then baru kita boleh suggest things to do. And basically kita analyse balik. Analyse dia punya kenapa tak boleh, kenapa. Kita tanya follow up question lah kan. So that I would do the same thing too. And at certain point, kalau I akan macam, okay, never mind, I dah tak boleh buat apa dah. The only thing I can do is just be there for them. Kalau dia orang perlukan bantuan, dia nak cakap nak cakap something, they need a person to talk to, then I'm just gonna be there. Cuma itulah, nak encourage dia untuk do self-care, nak encourage dia untuk pergi untuk do other things I don't know, anything positive ke, I just couldn't. Sebab yelah, kita bukan control dia pun kan, right? Actually kalau macam those people yang ada problems, it's hard to make them practice self-care sebab diorang ada something else yang mengganggu. So kena settle problems tu dulu. Yeah. So yeah.
Maybe seek for therapy.
Yeah. So ni kita cakap pasal orang yang ada problem.
Yeah, abnormal.
Yeah. So like kalau I think kalau macam normal people yang macam tak ada masalah,
by right boleh je.
So kita boleh encourage them by sharing and like that.
So yalah, betul lah. Untuk orang yang ada abnormalities, memang kita macam kita tak boleh nak buat apalah. Dr. Aman pernah cakap kat I, apa-apa buku-buku self-help, self development and whatnot, dia sometimes dia akan jadi toxic kepada orang-orang yang abnormal ni.
Yes, true.
Yeah. Sebab orang yang abnormal ni dia perlu something else. Dia perlukan therapy. Dia perlukan CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy. Dia perlukan maybe dialectic behavioral therapy. Sebab there's another approach untuk kita nak settlekan dia punya cognitive, nak settlekan dia punya social understanding, their thoughts and whatnot. Kan? Banyak factors lah untuk abnormal cases ni. So simple to say, kalau ada, if you happen to have those kind of people around you, just bantu setakat mana yang mampu. Dah you rasa macam that's the limit, then encourage them to go to therapy. Yeah. Kalau diorang tak nak pergi therapy pun, bagi I macam okay, up to you lah. I can encourage dia lagi macam follow up lah, macam you dah pergi terapi belum? You nak pergi terapi tak? Jom I bawa ke. You dah pergi terapi belum? Dah pergi terapi belum? Macam tu lah. Kita keep on, in a way influence them to go to therapy. Sebab kita nak tunjukkan kepentingan, the importance of going to therapy.
That's why I say macam self-care macam not really suitable untuk those yang ada
orang yang abnormal. Betul?
Yeah.
Alright. So I think
to sum up, can I add something?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, to sum up, just nak point out the two important things balik, which is the definition, so that kita tahu apa yang kita patut buat. And actually kalau kita betul-betul nak buat something tu, we can macam find source of things to do. Contohnya macam dulu I macam tak tahu macam mana nak self-care apa semua. I Google it, I search on YouTube on how to do that. So kalau you betul-betul nak buat, macam put an effort lah. Okay, so betul. Just remember, self-care is doing something that you love and is good for you, and remember the balance in your life.
Betul. Any last advice?
No, that's all.
Okay. Alright, very well. Thank you so much, Izzati, for willingly to be part of the speakers dalam sidecast ni. And also bagi siapa yang dah tengok atau dah dengar episod-episod sebelum ni, jangan lupa untuk subscribe and like and share dekat kawan-kawan supaya kawan-kawan korang dapat manfaat yang sama. And yeah, that's all for now. Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.